Hello Virgo, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a spread for you guys tonight that I have dubbed the Cards Tell All. We're going to go in with 5 decks, potentially up to 7, depending on how nosy I get and how perplexed I become. We're going to start with some Wisdom Oracle cards, clarify with Tarot, go in with some Dark Goddess cards, clarify with Tarot, then we will finish it off with some Gateway Wisdom. I do have 2 decks of Tarot out for extra clarification if necessary. This is a general read, will not resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. Check your other signs in your chart. Cross watchers, please do remember to switch those energies around. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. That helps these messages find a broader audience. They're in finding people who need to hear the messages that are on the video this evening. If you would like a private reading or talk about digging into what we look at tonight a little deeper, you can always find me on my Facebook page, Mystic Kitten, and we can talk about that there. And I think that's all my rambling. So Virgo, let's just see what the cards have to say for you. All right. They've been a little stubborn. I'm not going to lie. Taking a little bit more shuffling for other signs. So hopefully they're a little bit more quick and decisive for you guys. Can I get 3 cards? 1 for past, 1 for present, 1 for immediate future for Virgo, please? All right, there we go. That was nice, quick, and decisive. So, okay. Well, we're gonna take it. Leo got 4 cards too. In your recent past, you have denial. Denial talks about not accepting things for as they are and trying to see things for what you would like them to be. Denial also talks about the unwillingness to budge. It can also talk about the denying yourself one thing sometimes in order to remain loyal. In the present energy, you've got the Grove, clarified by lust. So the Grove talks about needing to step back, take time, and really think things through. It seems to me like with this lust card clarifying the Grove, there may be some temptations. Now that doesn't have to be a sexual temptation. This could definitely be the temptation of changing jobs, the temptation of starting something new and not really having a certain outcome that you know of. Lust can mean a lot of things. Just because here it's depicted by, 2 lovers, that doesn't mean that that's what it has to be. Now with that being said, I'm picking up on a lot of steamy energy here. So I think that for the majority of my collective that this is intended for, this is definitely a lust pull. And your immediate future is chaos. But I mean, who doesn't like a little chaos sometimes? I like a little chaos sometimes. And chaos is just that. It's being caught in the eye of the storm, right? It's fast, and it's exciting, and it's exhilarating. But it's also exhausting. And it's unpredictable. Let's get some clarification on those. To get clarification for Virgo, let's get 3 shuffles, Virgo. 1, 2, 3. All right, clarification for denial, please, for Virgo. All right, we've got clarifying denial, Virgo. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the 8 of Wands. This is a very clear story, isn't it? So the Knight of Cups comes in. He has his cup full of emotions. He has his heart on his sleeve, and he wants to make this offering to you. The 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse coming up together like this tells me that you can see what you have to lose. You're 100% aware of what taking this offering that this Knight brings you will cause you to lose. The 8 of Wands talks about fast movement. So you know that this is a situation where you have to think fast. You have to make this decision because this offer you want this offer bad. You want to take this offer. You are fully aware of what you risk to lose, and it matters not to you. Whatever that is. Whether you know that this Knight is going to break your heart, whether, it doesn't matter. You're willing to risk it. You're willing to bet the farm on this. All right, one more shuffle and we'll get some clarification on the Grove and Lust. Can I get some clarification for Virgo on Grove and Lust, please? Clarification on Grove and Lust, please. 2 more cards. Clarification for Grove and Lust. That's too many. Okay, clarifying the Grove and Lust, we've got the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. So you know that if you go after this, you are breaking a foundation. The 6 of Cups talks about foundations, solid foundations, family possibly. The 3 of Wands in reverse tells me that in your current energy, you're weighing now. So when this Knight came in, it came in fast and it was impulsive. But when you took the moment to catch your breath, it kind of puts you into this place where you are right now, where you've had to go into the Grove and you're thinking about things now. And the King of Swords tells me, which is what I think your energy is. I think you're coming through as the King of Swords in reverse, Virgo. And you're kind of feeling like, fuck, what did I do? What did I do? And you know, the more I look at this, the more I think that this could very well resonate with people on a business level too. Because I'm also seeing on this side, now that I'm looking at the story thus far, this definitely could be somebody came to you with a business proposition and it looked really shiny and awesome, and so you took it knowing the risk. completely knowing the risk, knowing what could happen. And it moved very quickly. But in this current energy now, you're understanding that what you were lusting over, that new, shiny, willing to risk the farm offer, has got you in a place where you're feeling very indecisive. You're second guessing every decision you've made. I'm getting sleepless nights. There's a lot of uncertain energy here. Let's get 2 more shuffles and we'll clarify chaos for the future energy. All right, clarify chaos for Virgo, please. Clarify chaos for Virgo, please. Clarifying chaos, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles tells me that you're holding on to this. Whatever this was, what's creating the chaos is the fact that you're holding on. You're holding on to, for dear life, to whatever this lust was. Whatever this King of, or this Knight of Cups brought in, you've made the decision to do this, so now you know you're committed. You know you have to do it. With the Four of Cups and up in reverse, that tells me that you're not allowing yourself to dwell on the what ifs and the could have beens. You are trying to look forward. However, you're not very hopeful. With the Star card being in reverse, you're not hopeful that this new beginning, the Wand or the Ace of Wands in reverse, you're not hopeful that this new beginning is going to be as profitable as you had hoped for, but you are definitely holding on to the hope, or you're holding on to this because you know you have no choice. You've put all of your proverbial eggs in one basket, and you know that you now have to kind of ride this wave of chaos and see it to the other side. It's the only option you have. Because of the quick movement with the Eight of Wands from denial, you've left yourself no other options. And you know that, right? You know that. Your King of Swords energy tells me that you know that. You've thought all this through. You've looked at it from every angle you could. You've assessed it as best you can, and you know that the only thing left for you to do is ride this out. That's all there is left. And sometimes that's the case, Virgo, and you know what? That means this was a lesson you needed to learn. Whether it work out for the good, for the bad, or indifferent, this will benefit you 100% because you will learn from it. And at the end of the day, that's what we're all here to do, is learn, evolve. All right, let's get some Dark Goddess cards for you. Can I get some cards for Virgo, please? What messages do you have for Virgo? No, that's too many messages. Do you have anything else to say? Yeah. All right, Virgo. So the Dark Goddess cards you got was Pelethea, guilt, and Dee, revenge. So I'm going to read those from the book because these messages can oftentimes be quite profound, and I would hate to misinterpret this for your situation, because this could resonate with individuals very differently than it does with me in this situation, because you know how this reading is resonating with you, if it is resonating with you. So here we go. Palace, guilt. Don't let a situation get out of hand. Own up for your part in it. Time to move beyond your comfort zone. Forgive someone for hurting you. You are not responsible for the actions of others. A guilty secret will be revealed. Ask for advice about how best to tackle a tricky situation. And then Dee, which is revenge. Think about what you should do rather than what you want to do. Don't act in haste. Your partner's ex is on a warpath. Think through all your options before taking drastic action. Tell someone how you really feel about a situation causing you sleepless nights. Negative behavior needs to be addressed. And we talked about this, right? We've seen the sleepless nights here in the Grove and lust energy. But let's get a few clarification cards for these. And then we'll get those gateway messages. And then you'll be all done, Virgo. Two more shuffles. All right, can I clarify guilt for Virgo, please? Oh, that's a lot. That's okay. Clarifying guilt, you have the Fool. You have the Empress in reverse. You have the Four of Cups. And you have the Sun card in reverse. Whoever you're dealing with could also have some Leo energy. I'm also seeing Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so the Fool talks about taking a leap of faith, which I think is what you did in the beginning, right? You took that leap of faith hoping that you would be able to find that fulfillment with the Sun, but with the Sun being in reverse. Now, the Sun in reverse is never a bad card. The Sun, regardless to how it shows up in your reading, is never a bad card because it means being able to come out the other side, being enriched, learning, a fulfillment of some kind, which as long as you're learning, it is a fulfillment. As long as you're growing from an experience, then you've taken something from that experience, and that is what the intention of that cycle was for. So the Empress being in reverse tells me that you're feeling a little lost, unable to get off this cycle, get out of this headspace that you're in. The Four of Cups talks about negative feelings and being remorseful. That makes sense. It's kind of what that guilt card's all about, right? There also could be a secret that makes you feel like you're free falling off of the ledge, right? Perhaps you're holding a secret and that's where this Four of Cups energy is coming from. Or this Sun in reverse, you feel guilty and you feel like you need to come clean. Can I get clarification for revenge, please? That's too many. Clarification for revenge, please. Okay, so we've got clarifying revenge. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So yeah, you're gonna have to dig deep. This is calling for you to look within yourself and truly find that like true north from the star, right? Like the Queen of Wands is passionate and she goes after what she wants and she's driven. And the Seven of Pentacles talks about putting in the work so you can see something come to fruition. And with the Hierophant, it's asking you to go within and use your intuition and allow yourself to see what the universe is offering. So I think right now you're just being asked to really look within and find the strength that it's going to take to see this to the end. Because you're gonna have to ride this tornado. You're gonna have to ride this wave. That's the only way for you to learn what you need to learn so that you don't have to repeat this cycle again. 2020 is all about new things and learning and stepping out of our comfort zone, which I feel like you did do, Virgo. I feel like whatever this was something that you wouldn't have normally done. And now you are regretting it a little bit. You are looking back and asking yourself, did I make the right choice? But let's get a possible outcome real quick. Remember, this at any point, this possible outcome could change. This is just energy as I can read it right this moment. Can I get a possible outcome for Virgo, please? Possible outcome for Virgo, please. All right. So we've got the Empress, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. You're going to be fine, Virgo. You are going to find out that somebody's being a little bit deceptive, or there's going to be some fine print or some lies or just something sneaky going on behind the scenes. They're going to come to light. But whoever this is, whatever energy is bringing these lies or this sneakiness is coming from, they are going to offer an apology. They do want to make things right. I think that at the end of this, you're going to find some serious happiness. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. And once this chaos ends, you have a new, beautiful beginning coming. When the storm finally settles, this is going to be beautiful, but it's going to be riding that wave. You're going to have to ride this storm out, and it's going to be a bit of a tough one, Virgo. It's a challenge, that's for sure. All right, let's get some gateway messages for you guys. Gateway messages for Virgo, please. Can I get some gateway messages for Virgo, please? Gateway messages for Virgo, please. Wow. gateway messages for Virgo, please. One more, please. Thank you. All right, so your messages are healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. You got accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And you got dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. Well, Leo, pardon me, Virgo, I just did Leo, and I'm getting a Leo vibe from this. I really do believe either we got some serious Leo cross watchers coming in tonight, or you're dealing with a Leo, for sure. Anyways, I wish you all the best for the rest of this tornado. Ride the chaos out, Virgo. What's on the other side is pretty beautiful. I wish you all the very, very best for the rest of March. I will see you very, very soon. Until then, blessed be Virgo.